I think it's the first time ever like Mexican, like really Mexican guy and Native American talking about things. So like I said before, thank you so much for sharing some of your personal I mean, if you live like some personal situations about, because like as a Mexicans, we been dealing with so many like discrimination part or something like people see us like different, like we doesn't speak like very good English sometimes, so people is like then might thinking we are like a dumb because we don't speak the good language. So I remember one time I was riding the bus from work, really tired from a really long day. You know, when that happens, you don't want to hear about anything. So somebody was sitting like next to me, and this guy came and he is like, where are you from? And I say, he asked me something before, but I didn't remember what I said. But he asked me like, where are you from? And I said, I'm from Mexico. And he is like, oh, you know, I can understand your accent. So whenever you live in the United States, you have to speak like really good English. And I say, well, you know what? I speak maybe like 80% of the English, and I understand the 90. So what other language do you understand or speak? And he was like completely quiet after that.
Yeah.
So she looks like a really, how to say, like white, but she's not. So she's Native American. So and you experience how. So when people see you, they never that. Honestly, whenever I see you, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's another like white girl or something. Whenever you tell me, I was like, really? I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's a really common thing. I look a lot like my dad, and my grandfather is actually half Kiowa, and his father was an Irishman.
Okay.
So I am Native, and I do have Indigenous features, but it's because there's not that many Native Americans. I think that people don't know how to recognize Indigenous features,
Okay.
and I think that it's really important to know that not all natives look like how somebody thinks a native should look, you know, and it is more important to recognize that how I was raised and my culture, I feel extremely close to my tribe and my culture, and I essentially, like, no matter what anybody thinks, I know who I am, and I know that I'm a Kiowa Indigenous woman.
Okay.
And I'm very proud of that.
Oh my God, that's the thing, because yeah, whenever like, I mean, if I was in Mexico and somebody talk to me about a Native American, I always think about, you know, like the feathers and all this like the capes or something. And it's the same like happen with other people, like other cultures might think like Mexicans, we like wearing all the time those huge hats and carrying like the how the things called poncho thing, and we sleeping by huge cactus. So, and it's not like, we are like totally different. And it's I think that's the difference. But the good thing, like I say, is like, I'm so surprised whenever you tell me you are a Native American. And the thing is like, you going to the school, to the university, and you know, let me tell you, something happened like a long time ago. So I was working as a host on a really nice like 5-star restaurant, and one Native American come and apply to us. And I was so excited because, you know, whenever I saw like someone, how do things go? Like some people try to put it apart, like say, okay, the Asians here, Mexicans here, so you know, like not like a big family or big part of the world. So when I saw him applying to us, it's like, oh, that's nice. I was thinking it was really nice, like somebody applied for work. So when I give it the application to my boss, he read everything, and whenever he wrote it's a Native American, he is like, oh, we're not gonna give it the job to him. And I say, how come? You know, because I was so surprised. And he's like, because these people wants to make $35 per hour, and then not good workers.
Wow.
So yeah, so can you believe it? So that happens. So that maybe he can say the same thing about me or about another culture, right? And it's weird. it's weird that happen, but it happens.
Yeah, it does, and it's extremely sad and really shows that there's a lot of ignorant and evil people out there. It's really bad, and you know, I'm somebody that firsthand grew up in a family and a whole society of people, which is my native family, who has been really heavily oppressed for hundreds and hundreds of years. And that intergenerational trauma that trickles down, it does make a community that's been oppressed behave in a certain way. They are far behind from, like, let's say white people. They are far behind in society, and unfortunately that's what happens whenever you try to wipe out a whole entire race of people.
Yeah.
And if there's people like that that keep acting like that, you know, and don't want to hire natives, for example, it's going to make it that much harder, you know, to bring up our whole community as a people.
Yes.
And like people
Yes.
need to accept that, like, okay, like natives are a part of our whole world and community. Like, why are you still being racist and crazy about them? Like, it's insane. It's insanity.
And then also it's like this, I mean, this land is from the Native Americans, so what is the big deal? So
Right.
the other day I was asking you about, because you was talking about like you going to the university for studying for art, right?
Yes.
And I asked you, oh, that's nice because you can study whatever you want because it's free for you. But it's not technically not free. I mean, it's you right, because then like really screwed up with your people. So now, I mean, it's like something they already have. I mean, like it's not like a paying back, but it's something like they have to do something for you.
Right.
So how's the school?
So school is really good. I really enjoy studying all kinds of things. I've had the pleasure of studying a lot about the Coast Salish natives over here in Washington. My tribe is from Oklahoma, so it's a very different culture, and I've had the pleasure of studying that in depth at UW, because they actually have a whole museum that has tons of native art in it. They have a lot of people devoted to that study at that school, so that's been wonderful. And I really do think that their diversity quotas, they have to meet diversity quotas. So like if you apply to the school as a native, some people would disagree with me, but
Oh wow, okay.
you do have a better chance of
Yes.
getting accepted, because they are always going to need more native students. And I'm always happy to do that and take advantage of my right to do so. Like for example, too, with like government jobs, like it's
Yeah.
the same thing applies, like
Yeah.
native preference applies to those. That's a really great thing for natives, and yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, that's what, you know, whenever something I really enjoy is like having friends or people near me like you, because you're smart and you're studying all the time, you're reading. Every time I bring any topic to you, we always discussing, we always say something, and that's really nice, because you never that like somebody can have like some information like that. So like I say, thank you so much for being my friend and for being my coworker. And like every time I need it or answer any questions, I go and ask it to you. Oh, did you say your name? I don't remember if you said your name.
Yes, Kate.
Okay. So yeah, and so what do you think about Mexico? You never been to Mexico?
No, I've never been to Mexico. I would love to go. My boyfriend's family has been there lots of times, and they told me about it a lot.
Okay,
So, yeah.
that's really nice, because we are like friendly and welcoming to everyone. Like, and obviously, if they see you like so white, then it's like, oh, this is like the classic gringa, but you're not. I mean, you think like so much different than the white girl, like
Definitely.
yeah.
Thank you for recognizing that.
No, because I mean, whenever you tell me, and not because you tell me, I was thinking like you acting like different and you speak different, no like.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
So thank you so much, like I said, for this time. And so tell me about values, like family, Native Americans, like give you values? What kind of values do you guys talking about when you are a kid or something like that?
So I really love native cultures because a lot of them, for example, I'll just speak on my tribe, the Kiowa tribe. Every tribe, there's so many tribes and all of them have their own values that differ a little bit or a lot. And so I'll just speak about Kiowa values.
Yeah.
So as a tribe, our Kiowa people, they would elect their chiefs based on generosity and kindness, which is, you know, way different from how like we elect our leaders today.
Right. Yeah.
So I was saying that as Kiowas, we elect our leaders based on kindness and generosity and basically just leadership skills and how you can lead your people. We were a nomadic tribe, meaning that we just traveled all over, like back in traditional times. Women took care of the camps, they harvested food, they took care of their children, and the men, you know, would go out and hunt and fight. You know, the tribes there were intertribal conflicts, and we would even travel to Mexico a lot and get resources from there. And yeah, so those are some of the values, some of the traditional ways. And, you know, today there aren't so many traditional people anymore, which is very sad. You know, natives,
the knowledge.
Yeah, the knowledge, it's highly valuable, you know, like, and we didn't have a written language, and I don't know if any like natives had written languages here.
I'm gonna ask you that, like, you speak like any other like language? I mean, is this language?
Yeah. So we do have a Kiowa language. There are not many speakers. It is a dying language.
That's sad.
Yeah, and so it is really sad, and we've even lost like knowledge of some of our dances. Like, I'm pretty sure our gourd dance, like, nobody knows how to do that anymore because we didn't have a written language, and whoever knew about it has already died and the information wasn't passed on. And so there's not so many like traditionalists nowadays, and I would say that like the state of our tribe is like not the best right now. There's not a lot of people like upholding traditions and passing on the knowledge, just because there's just a lot of turmoil and like trauma going on, that like, you know, it's an impoverished people, and it's not ideal situation, you know, to keep passing on knowledge when people aren't upholding that as an important thing to do anymore.
And another thing is maybe like this knowledge been like missed because like new people like getting distracted with, you know, like technology or like go to work or go to the school, and whenever you go into that way, I mean, you start forgetting things, like little things, and generations, so those things go behind. I mean, like nobody cares about us, and it's when these are really like kind knowledge, and because I remember like before, like it wasn't calendars, just see the stars and the moon, and then it's like, oh, today is a good day to go to the harvest or to do something, to put the seeds on a ground or everything, and now it's like nobody knows about those things. Like we know like the time is changed now because the technology. Other than that, we never thinking about that.
Yeah.
So that's nice. So, well, we're gonna finish the interview. Like I said, thank you so much. You wanna add something? You wanna say something to my community? Because they're gonna love you now, and you're gonna be famous in my Mexican community. So you wanna say something to them? Yeah,
thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate you reaching out and like wanting to talk about like Native and Mexican connection. And if you want to support Native Americans, look into what land you're staying on. Like, for example, in Seattle, it's a big part of that land is the Duwamish land, and usually you can go to their websites and find out how to reach out and support them, and also always promote connecting to indigenous cultures.
Yes.
And Native Americans and Mexicans are extremely closely related. We do have major differences, but we really came from like the same place ultimately.
Yes, yes.
And we're highly connected, like deeply. So always promote that connection and share your culture with as many people as you
Yeah,
can.
be kind with whatever is the color, whatever is the sound of the voice, or whatever it is. So thank you so much. Can I give you a hug?
Yes. Thank you, Sergio.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you, Nico, for being behind the cameras. And I hope you guys enjoyed this interview with this really nice girl. And well, we hope like maybe we can cook something later,
I
or
would
we
love
can
to.
we can do something
Yeah,
later. Okay.
I would
So
love
thank
to.
you so much for everything.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye, guys.